Welcome to Unleash Your Inner Goldilocks, how to get it just right. I am super excited to have Ben here with me. And he is here to help us understand how small businesses and non-for-profits can get some financial help. And he is committed to finding a way to help you. So as we get started, Ben, why don't you share the good news with our audience, especially the US-based audience?
Yes, thank you, Cass, for allowing me to be on this video. So I'm trying to reach out to all US-based businesses that were in business in 2020 and or 2021, and they retained W-2 employees on those 2 years. Okay. Again, if they have 1 to 500 employees, they can get up to $26,000 credit per employee. So this program is called ERC or ERTC, Employee Retention Credit. So this is part of the CARES Act. So if they're familiar with PPP, Paycheck Protection Program, if they qualify for that, more likely they will qualify for this. And there's a lot of business owners that they don't realize that even if they receive money for PPP, they can also receive money from this program. Okay. This also works for non-for-profit organization as long as they had W-2 employees. Also, even if they're not in business today, but they were in business in 2020 and or 2021, they can still qualify for this credit. Okay, so all they got to do is go to my website, ercspecialty.com. So ercspecialty.com, all the information is there. Okay, and if they look on the top right, there's a button that says begin qualifying. So they click that button, they answer a series of questions. It takes about 10 minutes. And at the end, they will find out whether they qualify or not. And if they do qualify, for approximately what amount of money. And at that point, they'll receive an email from my company, ERC Specialists. They'll ask them to upload the necessary documents. Such as 491s, which are the quarterly earnings, and then they're also their payroll history. So essentially, that's pretty much it. Now, there is an urgency for the business owners because the federal government allocated only so much money for this. I believe it's $90 billion. So once the allocated funds are gone, then the program ends. So there's an urgency for business owners to find out right away whether they qualify, and if they do, to go and start the process to acquire this money from the federal government. So they can contact me, text me, email me, and I believe you will provide all those information on the screen.
Absolutely. And this is such vital information for the audience. So as we had discussed, I want to share this with the audience so that they can see it on the screen, in addition to a reminder of what you just explained. So why don't you tell them what these flyers are telling?
So yeah, the flyers is just telling about giving a little bit of information about employee retention credit, you know, as far as how much they can get. The other flyer has all my information. If they scan the QR code, that actually takes them to my website, which is ercspecialty.com. There's more information there, and that's where they will find the button on the top right that says begin qualifying. So it's important that they go ahead and go through those questions, because those questions, the answers to those questions will let them know whether they qualify or not. So essentially that's it. And if they do qualify, then we can begin the process of um, applying for this credit. So do note that because a lot of people are starting to file for this. It used to take 3 months to get the credit, but now they're saying anywhere from 4 to 6 months.
Okay, so the
So
sooner they get started, the better it is. And I'm going to read
yes,
here. If you are a US-based small business, you were in business in 2020 and 2021 and had 1 to 500 W-2 employees, then you can qualify for this loan. You may qualify for this loan. And this is part of the CARES Act Employee Retention Credit, and you could get up to $26,000 per employee. And this adds up very quickly, and it allows businesses to get back on their feet, get back to the way they were pre-pandemic. And Ben, your email address, succeed with ben@comcast.net. And then his phone number for you to text 630-567-1875. Use the code Goldilocks so that he knows how are you finding him and how are you reaching him. And he is ready, willing, and able to help you. And as part of the Goldilocks community member, he is committed to making the environment so that we can build our shared prosperity. None of us succeed alone. We all take this journey together, and we only thrive when we lift each other up. So thank you so much, Ben, for bringing this important information that is going to change the lives of struggling small businesses through no fault of theirs, to give them hope, to give them opportunity, and to give them something so much that is needed.
well, thank you so much, Dr. Cass. And, like I said, I want to reach out to as many small business owners as possible so they can take advantage of this credit, because again, once the funds run out, the program ends.
Absolutely. So please don't wait. Reach out to Ben right away. He's ready, willing, and able to help you. And as you get help, our community get help, and we all thrive. So we wish you the best. Please reach out to Ben, and the Goldilocks community looks forward to continuing to bring solutions from our community members for the benefit of our community members, because it is through our shared collaborative work that we build a better world for each of us.
Definitely.
Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful day.